Hello everyone, this is Wendy from Wendys Tarot. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing a collective reading, taking a look at the current energies between you and your person, whoever it is that you are connecting to and dealing with in love. All right, let's get started. Just as a reminder, these are general readings. They might not resonate for everyone, but if it resonates for you, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed sometimes in these readings. All right, so let's just see what comes out for you using this Oracle card deck first, and then I'll use the tarot cards. All right, Spirit, what does the collective need to know right now about their person, whoever it is that the collective is currently connecting to and dealing with in love, please? What does the collective need to know currently about their person? All right, so we have unstable. Okay. Unstable. I'll be honest, I'm kind of a mess. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Tell me more, Spirit. What does the collective need to know about their person? We have spiritual. I love how aligned we are in our beliefs and core values. We can really grow together. We also have friend zone. I think we're better off just being friends. So I'm already starting to see why we have this unstable card here. Because one card here says we can really grow together. I love how aligned we are. And then this other card says friend zone. I think we're better off as friends. So it just kind of looks like these messages are very contradictory to each other, which makes me feel like this person, whoever you're dealing with, collective, they don't really know what they want. They're not really clear on what their true feelings are for you. They are emotionally unstable. And like I said, at the bottom of the deck at the bottom of the card, it says, I'll be honest, I'm kind of a mess. So it kind of looks like this person knows that, they're aware that they're a mess. They're aware that they're all over the place, that, that they're indecisive, that they can't figure themselves out. They can't make up their mind. They don't know if they're coming or if they're going. They don't know if they're staying or if they're leaving. They don't know if they want to be with you in a serious relationship or if they just want to be friends with you, nothing more, nothing less. Or friends with benefits with you, nothing more, nothing less. So overall, like I said, very confused, very indecisive, and very uncertain about you and what they want with you and how they feel about you. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the tarot cards. Let's see what the tarot cards say. Here we go. Spirit, angels, and guides, what does the collective need to know right now about their person, whoever it is that the collective is dealing with and connecting with in love, please? All right, first card here is the Star card. Okay. We also have the Sun card. And we also have the Seven of Cups. They're very attracted to you physically. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting like a strong sexual physical attraction energy coming from this person. Yeah. I feel like this person's very sexually attracted to you and very physically attracted to you. And they feel a strong magnetic pull towards you, a magnetic connection with you. You know, I feel like this person is showing up as this child energy here. This is the Sun card, but I'm looking at the child here. So I feel like this person's someone who can have childish behavior, or, you know, they're childish in their ways, they're immature. I also feel like this person's easily dazzled. I'm looking at the stars here that kind of look like glitter, you know. I feel like this person's easily dazzled, easily, you know, seduced, you know, easily intrigued. And they're definitely looking at you as someone who's like really beautiful or really handsome if you're a guy, if you're a man. I just keep getting that. They find you really, really appealing, physically attractive, and they definitely have this sexual connection with you. They feel a sexual connection with you. Now we do have the Seven of Cups here. The Seven of Cups can represent someone who's emotionally indecisive, someone who is playing the field, exploring their options, entertaining other people or other connections, someone who's shopping around. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start clarifying here. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about the star, please. Clarify the star. All right, so we have the Hangman. Tell me about the Sun. We also have the Lovers. Yeah, that's what I was telling you. The Lovers is kind of that energy that I was describing of physical attraction, sexual attraction, magnetic, you know, connection, intense feelings. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups, please. We have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this person, they're not really sure with the Eight of Swords if they want to ultimately settle down with anyone and have a committed relationship with anyone. Right now, with the Ace of Wands, they're more so about having a physical connection, having a physical relationship with someone, with you. Yeah. Yeah, they're more so about just, you know, having a good time, having a fun time, having, you know, a physical slash sexual relationship with you, But to go from there to the Ten of Pentacles, which is a committed, serious relationship, that's a big step. That's a very big step for them, and that's a step that they're not confident that they want to take. They're still figuring out what what they want to do in their life, you know. They're still figuring out their priorities. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at you, collective, and see what's going on your side. Spirit, tell me about the collective's current feelings for this individual that's showing up in the reading, please. There's something about you being very spiritual with the hangman here. You're a spiritual person. I mean, I would imagine if you're watching a tarot video. Some of you work in the spiritual field. Oh, geez, look at this. Once again, we have the hangman. Yeah, I kept looking at the hangman like I'm supposed to get some sort of message, another message from it. Your current feelings are the hangman? Okay, that's weird. Let's see what else comes out. Tell me more about the collective's current feelings for this individual here. We also have the Eight of Wands. Okay. The Hangman and the Eight of Wands. And we also have the Six of Wands. You're enjoying the compliments this person's giving you. This person's giving you compliments or flirting with you. And you're soaking it in. This relationship here between you and this person looks very superficial so far. You don't seem to have a strong reaction to this person. I'm definitely getting that you barely know who this person is. Yeah, you barely know who this person is. But you know they're attracted to you, though. You do know that. Yeah. You know this person's attracted to you because I feel like they're making it very obvious. I'm definitely getting something about them, like flirting with you, complimenting you. And I feel like you're taking it in. You're soaking it in. You're enjoying the attention. Yeah, you're enjoying the attention. You're enjoying their flirtations with you. It's definitely making you feel special. It's making you feel desired. It's making you feel wanted. It's making you feel good about yourself, you know? I feel like you're someone who takes, good care of yourself. You put in work and effort to take care of your health or your physical appearance. And it's nice for someone to be appreciating that about you and admiring that about you and complimenting you. So you do seem to have like a high level of self-confidence in yourself is also what I'm noticing about you. So it's not that you need the compliments. It just feels good though. Regardless, it feels good to be receiving it because again, I feel like you take a lot of care over yourself, over like your hair. I'm getting hair specifically. your hair, your face, your body, you know, your skin, your physical appearance. I just feel like you take the time to love on yourself. So you're very much enjoying this person's you're enjoying this person's compliments, you know, or the way they're treating you with adoration. Great. That's nice. Okay. Let's clarify. I don't know where this reading is headed towards, but let's see. Spirit, tell me about the hangman and the collective's current feelings for this individual. This looks like someone you just recently connected with on a dating app, or you recently just met them, you know, in person, or maybe just through the internet, you know, somewhere in the internet. You definitely don't know this person. You're not familiar with them. All right, so we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Hangman. All right. That's good. So you're a hard worker. Like I said, some of you like work in a spiritual field, or you work in a field that has something to do with like the body, or what was I going to say, like massage therapy. It almost feels like massage therapy, or yoga, exercise, fitness, health, you know, something like that. That's a specific message, obviously. That's not for all of you. But overall, I am getting that you're a hard worker, though. And I'm also getting that you're someone who's very responsible, especially financially. I feel like you're someone who is very financially responsible and mature, is what I'm getting. You do seem to win a lot of money, also, is what I'm noticing with the Eight of Pentacles. But you work hard for your money and for the stability and the independence that you have. I feel like you're a very self-sufficient person. Tell me about the Eight of Wands, Spirit, please. We have the Six of Cups. Okay, so you like this person. You like them. You're feeling the connection. You're also feeling attracted to them. Yeah. You also feel drawn to them and attracted to them. Tell me about the Six of Wands, Spirit. We have the Knight of Swords as well. Tell me about the tell me more about the Six of Wands, please. Ten of Swords and the Three of Wands. Okay. Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So this person is definitely getting out of a very tumultuous relationship that they were in. Unstable and tumultuous relationship. And with the Three of Wands, they're definitely looking for a new connection and a new relationship. And you're it. You know, you're the one who they're focused on right now. So far, so good. It kind of looks like the energy between the two of you is good and lighthearted, and there's attraction, there's feelings here being developed. Okay, so I don't know what I'm supposed to tell you here. Again, I feel like this is like the very beginning stage of a new connection that you're in. What does the collective need to know? Actually, didn't I ask that question with the oracle cards? I did ask that question, and those are the cards that I got. That they're kind of they're unstable, they're indecisive, they can be immature. I'm also noticing that this person has a pretty strong temper. Um, they're very they can be very manipulative with their words, is what I'm noticing. Like they're very witty and clever, and they're big on communication. But I feel like you have to be careful with this person, because I feel like this person has a tendency of avoiding the truth, or like covering up the truth. It's like that type of person that asks you questions, or like whenever you ask them a question, their answer to your question is another question. They answer your questions with another question. It's that type of energy that I'm getting from this person. They're very calculative in their communication. I also feel like this is someone who likes to test people. They definitely have they have a strong like defensive energy. They have a strong self-defense mechanism, or they have self-defense mechanisms that they regularly enforce and activate. They're very guarded. They're a lot more insecure than they show themselves to be. I feel like they make themselves seem very confident, but in reality, they are very insecure, and they do have a lot of trust issues. They are going to test you. They are going to figure out if you're someone who they can trust or not. I feel like this person is open to commitment, but it just takes a long time for them to get there. It takes a long time for them to make that decision to commit to someone. However, when they do make that decision, I feel like they are very committed to that decision, to establish a serious relationship with you. Um, they do follow through with that decision, but it's going to take a long time, I feel, for them to get there, because this is someone who has a lot of trust issues. Um, and they just instinctively think that everyone is out to get them, you know? So they're going to be spending a lot of time with you, and, asking you a lot of questions before they feel comfortable with you, before they feel comfortable to take things to the next level. What are the collective's intentions with this person, Spirit? Let me just look at what does the collective want with this person? What are the collective's intentions with this person? All right, so we do have the Six of Cups, which does represent a soulmate connection. And we also have the Lovers. Man, you two are getting the Lovers twice. So I feel like your intentions is to have like a deep, meaningful connection with this person, a deep, meaningful bond with this person. As of right now, that seems to be your intention. It doesn't look like you're thinking about anything more than that. I mean, let me ask again. Let me get one more card. What are the collective's intentions with this person? Oh, yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles. So you're kind of indecisive, you know, you're not really sure if this person is the right person for you or not. But so far you feel really good about them. It just kind of looks like you need a little bit more information before deciding if this is someone who you can see yourself investing into. What are this person's current intentions with the collective spirit? Let's look at the other side. What are this person's current intentions with the collective? All right, so we do have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to get to know you. They want to talk to you, share with you. Oh, we have the Hierophant. Nice. That's a card of commitment. Yeah, they want to talk to you, get to know you. They want to find out if you're someone who they can see themselves truly having a committed relationship with. Okay, well, you're kind of in that same boat, so both of you are at the same level here. And we have the King of Swords. Yeah, that's what I was telling you about this person with the Knight of Swords here. And now we have King of Swords. Male or female, doesn't matter the gender. This is just an energy. This person is going to be testing you. This is someone who has a lot of trust issues. This is someone who has experienced a lot of difficult relationships in their past. They're not trying to judge you based on that, but they are definitely going to be very vigilant and very observant. They're going to be paying attention to every single detail. They just want to make sure that you're someone who they can trust and someone who they can confide in and someone who is reliable. Again, with the King of Swords, this is someone who can avoid the truth or cover up the truth. But it's not that they want to lie to you. It's just that they're testing you. You know, they just want to. They want to see if they can trust you first. So they're going to keep a lot of things to themselves, and they're going to take their time to see who you are, you know, your true colors, you know, see what your true colors are. So again, they're going to create a lot of tests to better see how you operate in different scenarios and different situations. They're very interested in you, and as of right now, they feel like you're someone who they could potentially see themselves settling down with. But they're not going to solidify anything with you yet. They're going to just kind of let it ride, you know? They're just going to let things ride and see where it goes. I'm looking at the beginning here and it says I'm kind of a mess. So yeah, you know, I feel like this is someone who's a complicated person. You know, I feel like this is someone who has a lot of trauma attached to them. And they're going to be indecisive about you for quite a while with these two cards here, spiritual and friend zone. I guess let's see what's most likely going to happen here between you and this person. Keep in mind, collective, I've said this before, this is a general reading. This is not for all of you. This is a very specific reading for, you know, for the people who resonate with the details that I'm saying in this reading. But let's see. Let's see what is going to happen next, I guess. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. Trying to give me a second. I'm trying to channel my intuition to figure out what am I supposed to do in this reading. What can the collective expect from this person moving forward, Spirit? Let's just say for the rest of, we're in July, right? So for the rest of July 2025, for the rest of this month, what can the collective expect from this person or this connection moving forward for the rest of this month? Or what's going to happen by the end of this month of July 2025? Oh, geez, we have the Five of Wands. Okay. We also have the King of Cups. Oh, that's sweet. So it kind of looks like this person's feelings are going to become stronger. And it's going to freak them out, apparently, with the Five of Wands. Yeah, they're going to grow feelings for you. They're going to develop feelings for you. And again, with the Five of Wands, it's going to frighten them, it's going to scare them and freak them out. So I'm getting a little bit of a fast-growing connection between you and this person. Getting a fast-growing connection. Tell me more about what the collective can expect for the rest of July 2025. What's going to happen for the rest of July? Okay, so we also have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Yeah, this person, like I said, their attraction towards you is going to increase. It's going to become even stronger. Their feelings are going to increase and become much, much stronger. And that's when this person is going to feel like, uh-oh, I didn't see this coming. I didn't know this was going to happen. I didn't know I was going to become so attached. I'm starting to really like this person. I'm starting to really feel an attachment to this person. More than I ever thought. And now what am I going to do? Okay, I don't know why they're saying now what am I going to do? I don't know why they're saying that. Well, I feel like the reason why they're saying that is because this person has always been on the fence in general, not just related to you, but in general, this person has been on the fence about, truly settling down with someone and establishing a serious relationship with someone. It's like a part of them wants it and a part of them doesn't want it. A part of them still wants to kind of like remain single, but another part of them wants to like, have a life with someone. So again, there goes that unstable, back and forth energy here with them. Because, you would think this is a good thing, the fact that, by the end of this month, they're still feeling attracted to you even more so and developing stronger feelings for you. Actually, the King of Cups, male or female, is telling me that they're also developing trust also. The more this person gets to know you, the more this person's realizing that you are indeed someone who's trustworthy, someone who they can rely on, someone who they can trust. Someone who's honest, someone who's not playing games with them. So it looks like that information they will be receiving by the end of this month. They will be learning that by the end of this month, that you are someone who, you know, you are who you say you are. So that part won't be an issue anymore. You know, this trust, these trust issues that they have, that won't be an issue anymore, because by the end of the month, they'll be pretty certain. They'll be pretty certain and pretty confident that you're definitely someone who they can trust and someone who's not playing games with them. So the issue now is this Five of Wands, you know. Tell me about the Five of Wands. That's the challenge here. Why is the Five of Wands showing up as a challenge for the rest of July 2025? We have the Queen of Pentacles. We also have the Devil. Okay. And we also have the Emperor. Interesting. Wow. Well, look at this. Interesting. Look at that. 10 of Cups, Hermit, 9 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords, Hierophant. Wow. Okay. I didn't see all of this in their energy. Now I am. Okay. This person's going to have a dilemma, and the dilemma they're going to have is that for some of you, this person's married, so they need to get divorced if they want to truly be with you and start a life with you. And that's a hard decision for them to make. But this can also represent that this person is already attached to a long-term relationship. And that's something that it's like they're separated from that person, but it's not over between them, you know? They're separated from them, but they haven't fully ended their long-term relationship with whoever this person is. And that's something that they're going to have to do, but it's like it's a big struggle for them to make that decision, you know, because this is someone who they were married to or are married to, or not were, but for some of you, this is someone who they are married to or they are in a long-term relationship with them. And they didn't think they would ever break up with this person, but now you're in the picture and they're totally attracted to you and they're falling for you, and you know, they want to build a life with you. And so this is their dilemma. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do about this relationship, this marriage or long-term relationship that's already in their life. You know, it's a big step for them. It's a big change. So that's something they're going to be battling with, is what I'm getting. Okay. All right. The video is going to cut off, collective. So far, this is what I have. So I hope this reading helped in some way. If it resonated, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Take care.